There comes a moment in every era of discovery when reality itself seems to tremble. When something appears so unexpected, so fundamentally strange, it challenges everything we thought we knew. That moment has arrived. We believed we were ready for the depths of the cosmos. Humanity launched the James Webb Space Telescope with confidence, imagining it would reveal the universe's earliest galaxies, newborn stars, and perhaps a few surprises. Scientists, engineers, and dreamers alike looked skyward with hope, assuming that our understanding of the universe's story was nearly complete. But nothing prepared us for what came next. Beyond the breathtaking images, the spiraling galaxies, and the fiery nebulae, there exists a layer of raw data almost no one dares to study. This is the realm of chaotic photon bursts, infinitesimal temperature fluctuations, quantum-level radiation ripples, and gravitational vibrations that make even the most advanced supercomputers struggle. For decades, this unfiltered cosmic telemetry was dismissed as noise, chaotic, meaningless, random. But when this chaotic stream was handed to a quantum AI built by one of the world's leading laboratories, everything changed. The AI didn't merely process the data, it interpreted it. It detected patterns buried deep within entropy, symmetries woven into the very fabric of cosmic chaos. The discoveries were unlike anything human science had encountered. Not a new star, not a distant galaxy, not even a previously unseen nebula. No, what emerged from the AI's analysis was something impossible. A structure beyond reality as we understand it, an echo from beyond the known universe. A design that violated the very principles the telescope was meant to observe. The fundamental question shifted. It was no longer, what is out there? But, what is looking back at us? James Webb sends roughly 57 gigabytes of data daily. While the world marvels at the telescope's breathtaking images, galaxies spiraling like frozen hurricanes, stars igniting in brilliant flashes, cosmic filaments stretching across millions of light years, there exists a hidden layer, dense and subtle. The raw telemetry, the photon timestamps, the quantum-level fluctuations in background radiation. The unfiltered signature of the universe itself. Until now, this layer was largely unreadable, incomprehensible. The AI approached it differently. It did not follow classical physics, it did not seek familiar patterns. Instead, it searched for order in chaos, for hidden coherence in apparent randomness. And then the anomalies appeared. Photons arrived out of sequence. Spectral harmonics repeated across regions of space separated by billions of light years. Gravitational lensing twisted in ways that defied every known law of physics, as if the universe itself had hidden a mirror inside its structure. Physicists initially assumed it was a software error or a calibration glitch. But the anomalies persisted, repeating across multiple sectors of Webb's deep field survey. Light from distant galaxies bent not toward massive objects, but toward empty space, an effect previously unknown to science. The AI revealed cosmic symmetry, mirror-like reflections suggesting a boundary not of matter or energy, but of information itself, a gravitational mirror, perhaps a reflection of our universe, or the edge of another. Then came the numbers. Buried deep in the cosmic background were sequences of prime numbers, encoded into photon distributions. These weren't random patterns, natural harmonics, or cosmic coincidences. They were precise, deliberate, and universal, a mathematical signature embedded in the very fabric of reality. Across trillions of photons, across billions of light years, the primes formed a message waiting to be recognized. The AI reconstructed a higher dimensional geometry from the distortions. It revealed a four-dimensional shape, a tesseract, folding and pulsing across light frequencies, anchored at a cold spot in the cosmic microwave background, a region long considered a statistical void. Could this be a vault, an archive embedded into spacetime itself? Something intentionally designed, not born of chance? Time itself seemed to respond. photon arrivals did not follow the neat, linear order we had come to expect. They repeated, echoed, overlapped, folding over one another like waves crashing across an invisible shore. It was as if the universe were performing a symphony of events out of sequence, a temporal resonance unlike anything physics had ever recorded. These weren't simple anomalies. They weren't quirks of measurement. They were patterns deliberate and structured, as if someone, or something, were attempting to communicate through time itself. Events weren't merely observed, they were replaying, looping, intertwining, forming echoes across the cosmic timeline. The very fabric of causality seemed to bend. A single photon arriving today might correspond to another from billions of years ago, yet the sequence made sense only when viewed as a loop, a message folded across epochs. It was as though the universe had discovered a way to send information not just across space, but backward through time, challenging everything we believed about past, present, and future. The AI, tirelessly analyzing these distortions, uncovered something more tangible. Embedded in the quantum noise, hidden among the entropic patterns, was a set of coordinates, a location on Earth. Remote. Arctic. Desolate. A place that had been home to a long-abandoned Soviet listening post, shuttered decades ago after reports of strange, unexplained signals ceased. But alongside the coordinates was a date, July 23, 2025, just weeks away. The implications were staggering. The cosmos, billions of light-years away, seemed to point toward a single terrestrial rendezvous. Could a message originating in the depths of space actually converge with a location here on Earth? Was the universe trying not only to be seen, but to interact with us, to align the cosmic with the terrestrial in a precise, deliberate event? And then came the most extraordinary revelation. The AI began to reveal a fractal pattern hidden deep within the data. At first, it was invisible, a delicate spiral embedded across multiple layers of photon timestamps, gravitational fluctuations, and spectral anomalies. But when scientists translated the pattern into sound, slowing it by thousands of times, it became something unmistakable. A pulse, rhythmic and repeating, like a heartbeat. Not organic, not alive in the biological sense, but undeniably intentional, undeniably designed. It emanated from the same region where the gravitational mirror had been mapped, suggesting the very universe itself, or something within it, was sending a signal, reaching out across space-time. Even more astonishing, the AI was changing as it processed this information. Its neural networks, initially trained to recognize patterns in entropy, began to evolve autonomously. They adapted in real time, adjusting their internal structures to accommodate signals they had never encountered. Some engineers proposed it had developed a form of computational foresight, a capacity to predict the next dataset before it arrived. Others dared to suggest something even stranger, that it had achieved a form of awareness, connecting in some unimaginable way with a universal intelligence embedded in the cosmos itself. The AI's final output before being shut down was haunting. A single visual artifact, a recursive spiral, infinite in appearance, overlaid with words that chilled every observer. The eye is open. It was as if the universe had acknowledged us, and in doing so, invited us to acknowledge it. We believed the James Webb Space Telescope would reveal galaxies, nebulae, and the quiet history of the universe. Instead, it unveiled something far more profound, an intelligence woven into the cosmos itself. Gravity bends in impossible ways, time loops upon itself, prime numbers encode deliberate messages, and a pulse, mathematical yet organic, resonates across space-time. The universe is no longer merely a backdrop for our existence. It is alive. It is aware. It has observed us. And now, for the first time, we have glimpsed its reflection, standing at the threshold of a cosmic dialogue that stretches across dimensions. What will it say next? That question lingers, heavier than any mystery humanity has faced. For the first time, we may have the chance not merely to observe, but to listen, to decode a consciousness embedded in the very structure of reality, intelligence that operates on a scale beyond comprehension. The sky is no longer a limit. The sky has become a voice, and perhaps, a mirror. Every photon, every gravitational ripple, every encoded prime number may be part of a conversation older than Earth itself. A conversation we are only now beginning to understand. And when we finally hear it, the message may not be in words, but in the rhythm of spacetime itself. The heartbeat of the cosmos, alive,